Hello and welcome back to your fortnightly city update video. We'll be diving in to the latest construction and restoration projects going on throughout the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. So today I will be visiting the usual sites, including Grey Street and the ongoing saga of the subway getting filled on Pilgrim Street, plus a look at the new His Majesty's Revenue and Customs building, along with many other projects going on in the city to see how work is progressing. Starting at the new students' accommodation block being built on St James's Boulevard. Work at the back of the site is making very slow progress, with not a lot done since my last visit here 2 weeks ago. And around at the front, most of the white cladding has been fitted, apart from a small area at the bottom end of the building. As I make my way around the city, I thought I'd drop by St Nicholas's Cathedral, as it's getting some restoration work done, and it's been a few weeks since I was down here. So as you can see, most of the work is getting done on the main entrance, which has been going on for a few months now. I will pop back in a few weeks to see if work has been completed. Around at Grey Street, work on the road and pavement improvements has seen little progress in the last 2 weeks. The metal frames, which were put into place a few weeks ago, have now had plastic sheeting and drainage pipes fitted. I believe these areas are going to be living gardens when completed. A little further up, all the moulds have been removed and more drainage pipes have been fitted into these areas, along with the road having a whole new fresh layer of tarmac laid down and new lines painted. Moving on to Pilgrim Street and the now very long saga of filling the subway in, which again has seen very little progress since 2 weeks ago, apart from all the wooden moulds which have been removed as they have now been filled with concrete. The work on this subway started back in December last year and we're now into September of this year and still it is not filled in. Moving across to the other side of Pilgrim Street, work to install the new pavement stones is still ongoing, with still quite a bit of work to be done. And moving a little further up, work on the shop fronts is almost complete, with just the paving area to finish. And around the corner on Warwick Street, it has been revealed in the news this week that the Warwick Chambers is going to be another stack in the city, which is due to open in spring 2025. So with the St James's stack, that will be 2 in the city. At the high-end hotel at the former fire station, work to install the window frames in the old fire engine bays is still ongoing, with 1 extra bay being done since my last visit to the site. Around at the new Pilgrim Place development, a lot of groundworks are still taking place on the lower part of the site. As you can see, you get a very good vantage point from the footbridge, and further towards the top of the site, still a lot of drilling of foundation holes being dug, so still loads of work to be done before any steelwork starts to be erected. Now on to the biggest construction project going on in the city right now. It's the new building for His Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Starting on the corner of Pilgrim Street and Market Street, a lot more of the window frames have been fitted with more glass installed and a little bit more fascia. And along Market Street, more windows have been installed to the old Collier House facade. Around the corner on John Jobson Street, fascia is starting to be fitted at the bottom end of the site with some red coloured steelwork. And a little further up, some more fascia has been fitted to the upper floors, and around on New Bridge Street they are putting the finishing touches to the very top of the building. On Northumberland Street, work to upgrade the pavement is continuing, with the area under Five Guys now complete, and they've now moved a little further up to where the NatWest Bank is and Moss Brothers, so they're progressing at a steady pace around here. Up at one of the new projects which has started in the city, it's the conversion of the former Bark and Stonehouse furniture store into more students' accommodation. Around at the front of the building, some of the fascia has been ripped off, and around at the side, nothing has been done since 2 weeks ago, and it's the same round the back, with just some scaffolding put up along the side of the building. And last but not least, work on Queen Victoria Road is almost complete, with work on the new road layout and cycle lane coming into the final stages. As a viewer of the channel pointed out in the last video, the cycle lane is 2 lanes, hence why it is so wide. so I expect this to be fully open when I do the next fortnightly update. So that concludes this fortnightly update. Before I wrap up this video, let me know in the comments your thoughts of what's going on in the city, and if you've liked the video, please give it a massive thumbs up as it really helps my channel grow, and if you've not already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell notification for I release more videos. See you next time on 55 Degrees North.